Are you there?
Hello?
Yes. Muhammad, we hear you. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us, Muhammad? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Hello?
I hear you, my friend.
I mean, you said that Jesus can do everything, but I read in the Bible, John 5:30, where Jesus said that by myself I can do nothing.
Okay.
So why are you contradicting with Jesus?
Okay. When Jesus, why you don't continue saying what he said? Why you cut the word? You don't read the rest.
Okay. Let me quote for you.
Okay, read.
Jesus said in John 5:30, I by myself I can do nothing. As I hear, I just, and my judgment is just. For I seek not my own will, but the will of my
Okay.
Father.
And what is the will of the Father? Is to worship Jesus.
No. Where did Father said that?
We'll read
Jesus
it.
said that the Father is the only true God.
My friend,
No,
my
read
friend,
John 17:3.
my friend. Okay,
Yes.
you said to me,
Yes.
read John chapter 5, correct?
Yes.
Do you mind if we read John chapter?
5:30.
Huh?
I said chapter 5 verse 30.
No problem, but you don't read one verse. In order to understand what Jesus said, we have to read everything he said in that chapter, at least in that chapter, right? Because it's a book. It's not only one verse or even one chapter. But if we go and read what you are asking us to check out, you will see that Jesus, he made it so clear that Jesus, as an example, why you don't read for me, verse number 19. Start from there. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, okay. Jesus said to them, Truly, truly, I say to you, the Son can do nothing of his own accord, but only what he sees the Father doing. For whatever he does, that the Son does likewise. For the Father loves the Son and shows him all that he himself is doing, and greater works than this will he show him.
Okay. And continue.
That you may marvel. For as the Father raises the dead and gives them life, so also the Son gives life to whom he will.
Let us stop here for
The
a second. Let us stop here for a second.
Let me finish.
We will
No,
continue.
let me finish.
We will continue. We will continue.
Okay.
We will continue one by one.
Okay, let me.
Okay,
Let
hold
me
on. We will
another
continue,
verse.
my friend. We will continue.
Listen.
Listen.
The Father say.
So, can
the Father,
Jesus do Jesus do the same as the Father as work, or he don't?
Actually, Jesus, he whatever Father taught me to do.
Okay, but do Jesus
did
he
that.
do resurrect people from death the same as the Father he do? Did he just say that?
Yes, because Father gave him the power.
All right.
Father gave him the power.
Okay, so the Father, he gave Jesus the power over what? Over resurrection, right?
Yes.
All right. Continue now. Let us take a note.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said that Jesus can do everything, but Jesus saying that I cannot do nothing.
Continue reading.
Yeah, okay. The Father judges no one, but has given all judgment to the Son.
Okay,
that
stop.
Okay.
Who is the one who will be the judge over all mankind?
Yeah, okay. So
no, don't tell me
here
okay.
it says
No, don't tell me you're okay. No, tell me. Who is the one who will judge people in the judgment day?
It does not say the judgment day. It says that judgment to the Son.
Judgment is the judgment day, is not now. All of us, we knew that.
No, it doesn't say that.
No, it is the judgment day. Don't force me to hang up on you. And if you want to be honest, if you want to be honest, be honest. If you don't want to be honest, I will hang up on you. So I don't want to debate liar. Does it say that he is the one who will judge over the flesh? What judge mean? You tell me. You as a Muslim, you believe when the judgment will be?
Okay.
Tomorrow, today, next hour, or in the judgment day?
Okay. Does a president judge people?
What?
Does a president of a country judge people?
But we're talking about God now.
Yes.
Jesus is not a king with an army and police. Listen,
yes,
you want to talk like a kid. You want to talk like a kid. I will hang up on you. You want to talk as an adult. Does it say that Jesus is the one who been given the ability to judge over mankind, over the flesh? When that judgment will be, did he say there that he is going? Hold on. Who is the one? Who is the one who resurrect people from death? I'm asking you. Who is the one? You as a Muslim. Don't tell me by permission. Okay, this is the Father, but still he is the Father. He is the Son. Because he is the Son of the Father, he got this power. Did he keep saying, my Father, my Father, my Father?
Yes.
Okay,
So what?
so Jesus, he have the power because of what?
Because Jesus is a prophet. He got
Because he
power
is
from
the
Father.
Son. Stop lying. It's in front of you.
Is
My
his,
Father,
no,
my
his,
Father, my Father, my Father, my Father, he gave me.
okay,
My Father said
okay,
to me. My Father, he
okay,
sent
okay,
me.
okay,
So,
okay. Jesus, okay.
Abdul, you are reading the Bible, not the Quran now. Stop saying the prophet and
Okay.
this.
Let me talk.
Okay,
Jesus
you
said,
are
"Our
talking. So
Father."
now, hold
Okay.
on. Let us come to agreement. When he says that Jesus, he have the judgment, the power over judgment. Do
Yes.
you be honest with me? Did he meant by that this is the judgment day or not?
No, it doesn't mean the judgment day. It
Okay,
means that his second
how
coming.
you can prove that? And I'm listening.
Yes. Okay. So, as a Muslim, I believe that Jesus
Don't tell me
will
as
be
a
back.
Muslim. This is the Bible.
Okay.
Abdul,
Yeah,
when
this
I
is
speak
right.
to you about the
Yes.
Quran, when I speak to you about the Quran, I show you the interpretation of the Quran made by the Muhammadan, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When
So,
you
okay.
speak about the Bible, then you are debating us about our faith, not your faith. Our
Yes.
faith, our faith. When I debate a
Yeah.
Muslim, I debate him about his faith, not my faith. So
Yes.
when you speak to
Same.
Christian Prince, what is the faith of Christian Prince? He's a Christian. Now, the verse is
So
in the front, hold on, the verse is in front of us. When you say this is not about the judgment day, can you provide me a proof of what you say from our faith, or you are making things up?
Okay. So I can prove that you can go to who is the one who can judge? Only God can judge the people, right?
Who is God? What? What?
I mean, only God can judge the people.
No. Only God can
I
judge
mean,
the
I am
people. And
saying
Jesus,
that
okay. And
Jesus, if he judges the
Jesus, he is the judge. That's what
okay,
the
but
verse saying.
Jesus said the Father is the only
You
true.
just shot yourself in
Yes,
the foot,
okay.
my friend. You just shot yourself in the foot.
Okay,
You just said
yes, let me
you
talk.
just said only God can judge
Yeah.
the people. And who is the one is the judge in the verses in front of us is Jesus.
Yeah, you talk too much. Let me talk. I'm just listening to you.
No,
Let me
no,
talk.
I want you to
Jesus said
confirm.
in John 17.
Did you just say
Yes,
only God, he judged the mankind in the judgment day, correct? Did you say that?
yes,
Okay, does the verse says
yes.
does the
So now
verse says that the one who judged is Jesus?
so yeah, okay. If God gave you the power to judge people, will you be God?
What?
CP, I'm asking you, if God gave you the
He
power
gave
to
it,
judge people,
to the
I mean,
Son, the
for
Son,
example,
the Son, the Son, the Son, the Son. He gave it to the Son. This is why he's called the Son.
the Bible.
Obviously, you Muhammadan, you don't understand what the word Son mean. Son is the word of God, which means the will of God, the Logos,
Okay.
which
Okay.
become, hold
Who is
on,
David?
he
Okay. Who is David?
become a
Who is
flesh.
David?
So Jesus, he himself is from where? He is from the Father. So when Jesus, he says,
Oh, you,
everything I have, shut up, everything I have is given to me from my Father. This is the truth. This is why we call him the Son. We don't call him the Father. The
yes.
Father is different person, and Jesus is different person. So
Okay.
Jesus is saying, my Father, I'm speaking in which authority? Speaking the authority of my Father. But let us focus here. Who is the one? If there is other one beside Jesus have the authority over judgment of man?
No, not even Jesus.
But it's in front of you. Why you are lying?
No, it's a judgment. It's judgment. It does not say the day of judgment. It does not say that after resurrection. Because
Okay,
Jesus.
okay, who is the Father? Who is the Father? He meant, you understand what Father mean, right? God, correct?
Yes.
Okay, God the Father, he gave the Son the judgment. Judgment over what? Mosquitoes?
Yeah. Okay. So
Shut
if
up,
God.
just go, stupid. I don't have time for kids. Stupid idiot. Okay. You know, you cannot debate a liar. And not only that, even in your stupid cult, Jesus is the judge. Hakaman muqsitan. This is your stupid prophet. Is that your prophet saying that Jesus in the judgment day, he will come as a hakaman muqsitan? Let's read together. This is not the judgment day. This is not the judgment day, okay? And how come you say Jesus, he can do everything? You know, because he's the Father. He says, the Father, yes, the Father. This is why he's a son. This is where his authority is coming from. Where is Jesus coming from? From heaven, from above. Why is that? Where the Father is. That's why we call him the Son. This is your stupid prophet saying, by him he swear. This is how serious the topic is. And you liar, you said to me that you don't believe that this is in the judgment day. When even your prophet, he says that in the end of the time, in the judgment day, Jesus will come and he will become absolute judge and just. And here you ask yourself, who is the one can be just and judge in the same time? Only God can be just. I can be a judge. I can be a judge. Actually, I am qualified to be a judge. I have a degree in law. But I cannot be just, for I will make mistakes, for I am a human. To be just, this is one of the names of Allah, Al-Adil. Al-Adil. So when you, the liar, we show you the verse in the front of your eyes and you try to fabricate even what we show you in the front of your eyes, and you say this is not about the judgment day, people are laughing at you. And actually, if we continue reading the verses after, you will see that Jesus saying that the Father, he honored the Son. What the Father he want from the man? That all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father equally. And the one who don't honor the Son, he don't honor the Father. And why we honor the Father and the Son? The Son is sent by the Father. So when Muhammad and he tried to play a game, we laugh. Let us say we have another Muslim. Don't taste my patience. I debate. If you are an honest person, you are welcome. If you want to play, if you are a liar, I mean, you lie about your religion, even you want to lie about our belief. I mean, shame on you. I understand you want to lie about Muhammadan religion. You are a Muhammadan. You are following a false prophet. But you want to fabricate even what the verses is saying. Jesus, you said Jesus, he can do everything. Well, yes, he can do everything. Everything given to him from the Father. That will not change anything. The Father. And he is the Son. And the Son, he can do the same as the Father. And all judgment of men is given to him. No dignity, no honesty. That is Islam. And you cannot debate a liar. And don't waste your time. I mean, the verse is in front of our eyes. And still the coward, they want to play games and say, it doesn't say that, CP. If you go actually down to verse number 26, you will see that all source of life is coming from the Father. But all of that is given to the Son too. Do you see it? All life is coming from the Father. And that same thing, the source of life, is given to the Son. And this is why he gave him the power to judge over mankind. You see the coward, he says it doesn't say that, CP. The Muslim, they jump couple of, like they go to one verse and they forget all the verses before it, because the verses before it will get them busted. Let us see, we have a Muslim or a Muslim, I'm not sure. Muslim. Hello? Hello? Assalamu alaikum, my friend. Go ahead. You are live on air.
Just before we begin this debate, please, Christians, I'm not like the other Muslims where
I don't hear you, my friend.
you'll
So,
be able
can you speak
to
more
speak.
clear? I don't know, like you are, for some reason, your sound is not clear.
Sorry, are you able to hear me now?
I hear you, but like you are, as if you are like under a blanket or something. I'm not sure.
I'm quite cozy. No, just as I was saying, Christian Prince, before we are starting this debate, I'm not like the other Muslims where you can speak over me. Understood?
No, you cannot tell me. I cannot speak about you. You can speak about me. No problem. We'll have a conversation. But at least we have to come to agreement that we have to make a conversation which people can understand. If both of us talking at
I
the same time,
completely
okay,
agree.
my
This
friend,
is
go
what
on.
a
Don't
debate
waste my
is.
time. Don't waste my time about how to debate. Let us debate. Go ahead. You said you want to debate.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say I'm saddened about the fellow Muslim brother that has left Islam because of your misinformation.
Okay, what is misinformation I gave? Give me. Go ahead.
First of all, Christian Prince, you cannot talk about Islam when your God is born out of vagina, my friend.
Okay.
No sense in that.
Okay, let us stop here. So, if my God is born of a vagina, that will make him bad God?
No, what kind of God is born out of vagina?
Okay, that's
Let's
a good
be
question. Okay, let me show you. How come then your God, he says, that this person who is born of a vagina is a holy son?
show me these lies.
Okay, lies? Are you sure it's a lie?
I am sure, CP. I'm not
Okay,
like
here we
the
go.
other Muslims where you
I'm
can.
going to go to the Quran, and then you will start laughing at yourself and at your God, because you are the one who come with this conclusion that the one is born of a vagina. Obviously, he is not. You know, he cannot be God. You know, he cannot be holy. So here we go. This is the Quran in front of your eyes. Can you see the screen?
Just one moment. It is loading, CP. Let's have a look. One moment. Okay, yes, I see.
Okay, does it say Holy Son?
Holy Son. It says, He said, Nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord to announce the gift of a Holy Son.
So your God, he gave a gift, holy gift, and it's coming out of a vagina. Explain that to us now. Now, you are the one in trouble now, not me. It's a gift from God, coming from a vagina, yet it is holy. Explain.
Where does it say from vagina?
It's you who said that. This is about Jesus. You forgot? This is Mary. The angel is speaking to her. That in her, I'm going to give you a gift, a holy son. Okay, this holy son coming out from where? It's you who said coming out from a vagina. So how he is coming out of a vagina? I said to you, how come it's a holy? You said, no way it says that. It's in front of you. Chapter 19, verse number 19. Read it.
I am only a messenger from thy Lord to announce the gift of a Holy Son.
I hear the cow sound now. Somebody become a Hindu. I hear the cow now. We are making. What is that? You are in trouble. You are making fun. You are making fun of Allah. Everybody heard you. How come? How come? How come? How come what? How come that he is God and he's coming from a vagina? So the Holy God coming from a vagina? You said that to me. I said to you, are you saying to me that God, if he came from a vagina, that's a problem? He is not holy no more? You said yes. What? He hang up. The end of the movie. The end. Look how fast the end. He hang up. What the heck is that? He was so excited. He felt sorry for the fellow Muslim. He said, I'm going to save him, you know. I'm going to bring him back to Islam. And I will shoot Christian Prince in the head. I will give him a question he can't answer. Not only that, my friend, your holy God, he blow his mouth in a vagina of Mary. It says, فَنَفَخْنَا فِي فَرْجِهَا. We blow into a vagina. So if a vagina is bad, why your God, he put his mouth there? You cannot handle the truth. Santa Claus is real and Allah is not. Who's next? And the second they hear me speaking to a Muslim, they keep calling, so they can drop the call. And what make it more funny, this guy, he keep calling me and he says, ready to debate or what? Mr. Rahim, ready to debate or what? I guess you are the one is not ready at all. Ready to debate or what? Who's next? Debate me in a friendly way. Another Abdul saying, friendly way. Okay, I don't know how that will be. You are calling a person who's asked me to debate him in a friendly way. Let us see. He's not answering. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend. You are live on air, Mr. Abdul Salam.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine. You said to me, debate me in a friendly way.
In a friendly way, yes.
Oh, I don't know what does that mean. Explain to me.
It means without having any arguments or without, going back and forth and saying your prophet is this or Jesus is this
So what
or
do we
that.
talk about? Let us
Just
talk about
having a normal debate.
Okay,
You
but
teach
this is
me a
how I
little
do
bit
it, my
about
friend. This is
Christianity.
my friend. This is the only way how to do it. If I want to talk about hummus, you want to talk about hummus?
You want to talk about what?
Hummus, falafel. We are talking about religion, so we have to have an argument. You and me. You have your idea. I have my idea. You have your belief. I have my belief. So we exchange. You know, this is how it is.
No, we don't have to argue. We can just we can talk and
okay,
you
we are
can
talking, my
explain
friend.
to me.
You call it argument. You call it talk. It's the same thing, my friend. Don't waste your time. Your time is priceless, not like mine. You are Your Majesty. You don't like this kind of conversation. So tell me why you are a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim because I believe in Allah, the one
Who is
and true
Allah?
God.
Who is Allah?
Allah is the creator of the world,
Okay,
the
hold on.
universe.
Let us stop here. Allah is the creator of the world. So how Allah, who is the creator of the world, he says he is the best of the creators?
No, he is the best of the creators because we humans also create. See, we create
What you
phones,
created?
we build houses.
No,
Yeah, we
creation,
create many things.
creation in the form of religion is a creation of life. Not
No,
making a
life
bicycle.
only belongs to Allah.
Okay, let us see. Let us see. Did Allah compare himself to Baal?
To who?
Baal.
Who's
god.
Baal?
Baal is the god of fertility, the ancient pagan god who used to sleep with women, or he fertilized the ground or the earth, give it a fruit and crops. So when Allah, he says, will you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators? Isn't it Allah, he just admitted that Baal is a creator and he is a creator. Did Baal create the bicycle?
Which ayah is this?
This is the chapter of the bicycle, verse number 125.
Okay, what does Allah say in this verse?
Will you call upon Baal, the one who created the bicycle, and forsake the best of the creators?
That means will you forsake the best of the creators, Allah? He is the best of the creators. I'm looking for a book, a kitab to hold on. Yeah.
So what Baal created? A bicycle, correct?
No, Baal doesn't create nothing. It's
so
a statue.
how Allah can be the best? You are the one who said to me that when Allah, he said that, he compared himself to the one who created a bicycle, created a phone. This is Baal.
Okay, here,
This is
I got my computer. Okay, tell me which ayah verse was this?
The chapter of the bicycle, verse number 125.
The chapter of the bicycle.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I've never heard of it.
Okay, a chapter of, let me correct now. Let's see, because you are the one who said to me that created a bicycle and phone. So this is a chapter 37, verse 125.
Okay, chapter 37, verse 125 of the Quran. Okay. Let me check. All right, what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? With tafsir, okay. Yeah, will you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators?
Okay. And you said, remember, that the reason he says he is the best of the creators because a human being, he created things, right?
Yes.
Okay, Baal created what?
Baal doesn't create nothing.
So how he can Allah can be the best of the creators?
Allah is saying this. Allah is saying this. Will you call Baal? Baal is a statue, or whatever myth. Will you call on Baal and forsake the best of the creator? The best of the creators is Allah, because we humans also create, and He is the best of the creators.
False. This is false. This is false. Let me tell you why.
It's not false.
Okay.
Let me tell you why it's not false. Can I tell you?
Okay, tell me. Okay.
Because Allah calls Himself the Arhamur Rahimin, the most merciful of the people that give mercy. We create, we have mercy, we see, we have a lot of attributes, but they are not the same of Allah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when He says, I'm the all-seeing, I also see, but I'm not the all-seeing. I'm merciful to my son. I'm merciful to my friends. I'm merciful to the person I'm talking to right now. I don't know your real name. The Christian Prince is your name now.
My friend, I don't know what mercy and merciful have to do with this. However, you Muslim,
it's the same thing as the creator.
No, hold on. No, hold on. You see?
How is it no?
Okay. This is a contradiction of Islamic religion. When we ask the Muslim, can we compare Allah to us? They say no. And now, secondly, right away you compare the mercy of Allah to our mercy. So Muslims,
no, you don't
Muslims,
compare.
They have hypocrisy. Okay, you just said He is the most merciful, so He's comparing His mercy to our mercy. You are the one who quote that for me.
No, it's showing you it's not the same. You cannot compare ours.
What do you mean not the same? It's you who said, Allah, we have a mercy. Allah have a mercy, but Allah is the most merciful. So we have mercy, but He is.
Yes.
Okay, so
exactly.
So you are comparing. So you are comparing. And now listen. I want you to open.
You Christians also believe this. Allah has created us.
Hold on.
In His image.
Chapter 22. What? Allah, He created what?
Allah, He created Adam in His image.
And
you believe this, right?
Is that wrong?
No, which means Allah has gave us things, but He has, which is infinite, and ours is. Do
Adam have the image of Allah?
We can say Allah created Adam in His image. This is all we know.
So
this is all we know.
Do Allah look like Adam?
No. You don't say Allah looks like Adam.
So
but you say Allah has
how He created Adam in His image? This is the image of Allah. Adam, He has
because Allah has eyes.
Okay.
We have eyes.
Okay.
Allah speaks.
Okay.
We speak.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
But He did not say. He did not say eyes.
Allah has a face. We have a face.
My friend, He said His image. Image is the whole thing.
No, image is the face. Actually, the image is only the face.
No, surah. Here we go. If we go
surah
in the Quran,
is the face.
Okay, we will go to this. But let us finish first the creation first. I want you to open chapter 22, verse number 73. Your God Allah, He decide what He meant by the creation. The one who can at least create a fly, not a bicycle.
Hold on. All people, an example is presented, so listen to it. Indeed, those who you invoke besides Allah will never create as much of as a fly. Oh yes, he's right. Even if they gather together for that purpose, and even if the fly should steal away from them a tiny thing, they could never recover it from Him. Weak are the pursuers and the pursued. Okay, would you like me to explain this to you?
So if you create a fly, you are a creator. You agree?
If you create a fly,
You are then you are a creator.
Yeah, but Allah is not saying you created
Okay,
the
hold
fly
on.
here.
No. If somebody can create a fly, he is worthy of worship, correct? That's what the verse is saying.
No, it's not saying that.
So, okay, go ahead. Tell me what it says.
It says even if you gather together, you cannot create even a fly.
Okay.
Which means to give life to something only belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Are you reading the verse with me, or you are reading the chapter of the bicycle? Read with me carefully. You cannot create even a fly. You cannot create even a fly. You are calling beside Allah, not gather together. If you, those who you call them, the gods, if they gather together, who? The gods, the false gods, supposedly, right? If you gather them together, they cannot even create a fly. So what is the problem with them? They cannot create a fly. Do we agree?
Yeah, which means they can't create life.
Okay, thank you very much. So when we speak about creation, don't lie to me and say it's a bicycle. Don't say to me.
This is talking
don't say
about
to me.
life.
No. This is about, yes. This is why we showed you a Baal. It says you call upon Baal, the same word. You call upon Baal, and you forsake the best of the creators. Who is the best of the creators? Is the one who create a life. Correct?
See, and now Allah is telling you in this. Thank you very much. You made a good example. Allah is telling you in this ayah you just showed me right now that forget about Baal. Even if you call all of the other gods, the fake Lat, Uzza, all of them, they cannot even create a fly.
Okay.
So which means Baal cannot create anything.
Let me get you busted. I will call upon Jesus. Can he create a fly?
Jesus cannot create a fly, but Allah gave Jesus the powers to do things. He is the Almighty.
So hold on. So you just said that Jesus, he had the power of creating a fly and a bird. So the verse in the Quran is wrong, because I can call now upon Jesus as God, because Allah, he put the conditions. The one who can create a fly, you can worship him. Of all those false deity, if you invite them together, they can't even create a fly.
There you go with another lie. Where does it say here that the one who can create a fly you can call upon? Allah does not say you can call upon anybody.
No, it says that. Here we go. It says how you worship them, and even they cannot even create a fly. So what is the problem?
This is an example. They are nothing. Allah
doesn't matter a fly or an elephant, doesn't matter. It's a fly. It's a living being. And you are the one who said to me it's about creating life, correct?
This ayah is talking about creating life.
Yeah,
yes.
But they are connected. This is the book. It's called Quran. It's not only one verse. So who is the one who can create the fly? Is God. Who is the one who cannot create a fly? Is the one who is not God. Do you agree?
Unless the one he gives permission to.
Where it says unless in the verse, unless he give a permission.
I can show you in other verses. Allah talks about Jesus in many verses.
Hold on. Allah, he gave Jesus permission to create.
Even in the Bible,
hold on. Let us laugh together. Allah, he gave Jesus the permission to give a life. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus now is a creator.
Yes, with the permission of God.
Doesn't matter. He's a creator now. So by permission of God or not, my friend, by the permission of God, Jesus become, by permission of God, Jesus become a God. Because now you just said to me, only God can create. But who is the one now, additional to God, can create? Jesus. But who is the one?
God is going to worship a God?
What? Hold on.
Come on, man.
Listen.
Come on. Let's be honest.
Hold on.
Allah gave these miracles to Jesus because
he gave him a miracle. He gave him miracle or permission to create.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Okay, thank you.
Bring clay,
so Jesus, he been given permission to create a human being or a bird or a fly.
Because he was strengthened with the Spirit.
Okay, hold on. Who care about how his strength? This is, first of all, this is the claim of the Quran that by permission of Allah. Do you have a proof?
Yeah, it's in the Quran and it's also in the Bible. Both.
My friend.
I can right now search.
We were just reading John chapter 5, where it says that everything I have is from the Father, and the Father gave me everything. But this is not a permission. This is not a permission. This is not a permission. This is about where Jesus, he got his power from. For he's born of the Father. He's born of the Father, born of the Father. He did not receive a letter says, hey, you are now my son.
So you admit that he gets his power from God.
Listen. So his power is the same as the power of the Father. Now we ask, can you hear?
No.
You said to me,
This is
listen,
two different
you
claims.
said to me,
Mr. Prince.
you said to me that Allah, he gave Jesus. Let me ask you, what is the purpose of the Creator to give the ability of a creation to Jesus?
Because he was sent as the Messiah and the, what do you call it? And a sign for the people of Israel.
Okay.
Only for the people. Yeah.
Okay, only for the people of Israel. Only for the people of Israel. Doesn't matter. Right now, as we speak, is it true? There's birds flying in the sky made by Jesus.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, it's not true.
So the Quran is lying. So the Quran is lying.
No, it's like saying, is it true that there's a sea split in half right now?
Did Jesus create? Let us go back to zero. Did Jesus create birds in the time of Jesus? Yes or no?
Jesus created birds. Jesus saw through the houses. Jesus also he brought back life to the person who died. Jesus cured the lame. Jesus cured the blind. Jesus did many things.
And Muhammad did that, and Muhammad did none of those.
No, Muhammad saved the book. He was given the book.
Muhammad, he gave the yellow pages. So let us focus together. So
he was given the
can Allah, hold on. Okay, let's focus together. Let's focus together. You just said Jesus can resurrect people from death, correct?
No, not it's only one time.
Doesn't matter, guys. Only one time. It's only one time. It's one deal. One shot. He gave him one bullet. Listen. First of all, you did lie, because you just said it's one time. It says in Arabic here, al-mawta, the dead one, the dead, many, al-mawta, many. Why you are lying?
No.
Does it say al-mawta? Does it say al-mawta or al-mayyit?
Can I check?
Check.
All right, thank you very much. Anyways, we did what I didn't want to do. We argued, but alhamdulillah, it's okay. It's Ramadan.
Okay. So does it say al-mauta or the dead? You said only one time. Why you are lying?
Please tell me the chapter, the reference.
The same chapter, the bicycle, chapter 5, verse number 110.
Chapter 5, verse number 110. Let's just be, let's not call each other names.
I'm not calling names. Did I call you any name? I did not.
You called me like a bastard earlier, but it's okay.
I did not say that to you. I never said that to you. Don't lie.
Okay, here we go. Imagine when Allah will say, Jesus the Son of Allah, recall my favor upon you.
Read in Arabic. Does it say al-mauta? Does it say al-mauta?
Okay. It says al-mauta.
Okay. Is it one or many?
No, it's just life. It means al-mauta.
Al-mauta is one person or many person?
No, in the Quran it speaks this way, my brother.
My friend. Al-mayyit, don't play games. You're speaking to another person. No. Al-mayyit is one person. Mayyit is one person. Mauta is many. Do you agree? Does it say mauta, which means many?
Mauta means life. In general, life.
False. Mauta means the opposite of life. The dead ones. The dead many. Mauta, not one mayyit.
Mauta means just life, my friend.
Okay, my friend. Listen, in the dictionary, if we open the dictionary, al-mauta mean only one person or many dead people.
Okay, does life mean one person?
Don't change the word. I'm asking you. The word mauta. Listen. You are in the corner. The word mauta in Arabic doesn't mean one person or many dead people.
The word mauta means life.
You are a liar. You are a liar. Mauta is the opposite, death. What life? Mauta mean life? Who is the one who taught you Arabic?
No, I meant dead. Excuse me.
Dead. Okay, so the mayyit is one dead person. Mauta is many. Correct?
The blind.
Come on. You are in trouble. So you lied to us and you said it was only one time.
It's only one time.
So why it says al-mauta? Why it says al-mauta?
These kind of things for the scholars.
Did Allah? What the scholar? I am the scholar and you are nothing. The mauta is many dead people. The mauta. Listen, be honest. Is the word mauta mean one person or many dead people?
Okay. not many dead people. Mota just means, it's a general word. It means like
How
the
many?
dead.
No. The
Dead. When I say the dead,
guys, the dead, all the dead then. That is me making that make it more horrible. Jesus, he been given the power to resurrect the dead. Anyone is dead.
Okay, show me in the Bible where he resurrects more than one person.
Abdul, don't go to the Bible now.
I'm Abdi.
Jesus, he resurrect many.
No, in the Bible it's one.
Okay.
In the Quran,
in the cross, Jesus, he said to the person who was going to be crucified next to him, he said to him, today you will be with me. Today, he promised him resurrection. And when we resurrected, thousands of saints, they were resurrected too. Now we go back to the Quran. The purpose of this topic now, if Jesus he did it one time or not, obviously Jesus is a person who have power over everything, because what is left? He can heal the leper, he can make the blind see, he can resurrect people from death, he can create him about the birth. Okay, name for me one thing Jesus can do, Allah can do.
Name for me one thing. What?
Jesus can do, Allah can do.
That Allah can do that Jesus cannot do?
No. Name one thing Jesus did. All those things Jesus did. Do you have any proof that Allah can do any of those things?
Allah created the world.
This is a claim. I am the one who created the world. Here we go. I'm God. I'm God now. Worship me. Talk is cheap, my friend. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap.
Jesus was in the womb.
Talk is cheap. We just showed you that Jesus is holy. We just showed you that Jesus is holy. Jesus in the cradle, he is speaking as God. Now listen. I have a challenge for you. You are trying to run away. So Jesus, he is the one who creates, and Allah, according to you Muslims, he can create. So now we have two creators.
Okay, relax. I don't want to fight with you. What are you? What is your claim on this now?
I'm not claiming. It's you now who claiming, because you are the one who agreed. You are the one who agreed that the creation Allah he compared himself to is the one who made a bicycle. You know, look how silly the Muhammadan are. Allah is saying, I create, you create, and I am the best of the creator. Okay, what you create, he create a bicycle, but bicycle is not a creation. Bicycle is a creative idea, is not a creation, my friend.
I agree. Jesus brought back the dead to life. I agree.
Many dead, not one.
Okay, yeah, he brought the dead. When I say the dead,
you say,
it could be two, it could be three.
Okay, let us see. Yeah. Let us go together now. So as long you just said that Allah gave him permission. My friend, Allah gave him permission. You said Allah gave him permission. How Allah can prove that he gave him permission if he cannot do it himself? Can Allah do what Jesus can do?
What do you mean, can Allah do what Jesus
if I say now, I am the one who gave Jesus permission to resurrect people from death, talk is cheap. Shouldn't I prove that I can do that too? Can Allah prove to us?
It says it in the Bible, doesn't it?
My friend,
you don't believe in your Bible.
First of all, Allah cannot resurrect anything. Show me where Allah resurrects anyone.
How do you know? In the Quran, Allah resurrects by showing Ibrahim alayhi salam when he tells cut the birds and put their pieces on the different parts of the mountains,
and they will come together
back, and he resurrects. Allah resurrects
Moses. If there is anyone anywhere we can find a reference for this story
in the Quran.
So one person, his name is Muhammad, have no witnesses. He never met Abraham. He never saw Abraham. He was not in the time of Abraham. Listen. Here we go. Here we go. You are shooting your prophet now. Muhammad, he made the same stupid thing. In the time of Jesus, he was not there. In the time of Jesus was not witnesses. In the time of Jesus was not seeing Jesus making people coming from the death. But he claimed that Jesus, he did this and this and this. What is the proof? So what is the proof? What is the proof?
He put this in the Quran. Why would he say Jesus brought the dead
so he
to
can
life?
So he can poison you. He can make you believe that he believed in Jesus. This is what
he makes us believe who
poison,
Jesus
my
was.
friend. Let us go to zero. So
Why
you
did
are
Jesus
saying, you have no proof that Allah can resurrect anyone from death except what the Quran say, correct?
So do you know Muhammad is the truthful one for saying Jesus brought back the dead, Jesus put birds to life, Jesus did all this.
Well, Jesus, he is just repeating what Jesus, Muhammad is just repeating to the Christian what
It's
he
not
heard,
even in the
what he
Bible.
heard from the
Not even in the
Christians,
Bible, man.
what he heard from the, what he heard, my friend.
Gives more power to Jesus than the Bible. Do you agree with me now, Christian?
My friend, no.
Do you
Those
agree with me,
stories,
please?
those stories.
Be honest.
Listen,
Be
Abdul.
honest.
Those
Don't lie.
stories are written in a book. Those stories is written in a false Bible. It exists. It's called Al-Kitab al-Manhul, Al-Injil al-Manhul. So, my friend, those stories is stolen from fake book. Now, let me ask you, my friend, why you are trying to change the topic? Can Allah, what is the proof that Allah can do what Jesus can do? Or what you said to me, we have the Quran.
Right
that is stupid. Okay, hold on.
The proof is the Quran.
Okay.
It tells you what he did and who made him do it.
I can say that too. I can say I'm the one who made him do it.
Then why do you believe what the Quran says and you don't believe the one who said
I'm
the
not
Quran?
believing in the Quran. I'm laughing at it. And let me show you. Let me show you why we are laughing, my friend. My friend, you said that Allah. You said Allah is the one who gave Jesus. Hold on. You said.
Do you believe Jesus gave life to the birds?
No.
So you're saying the Quran is lying about giving these powers
Absolutely.
to Jesus?
This is a story written in a false book.
So Jesus is not able to do this.
Muhammad, we believe that Jesus created us. Not
How
a bird.
can Jesus create you
everything, not the bird, not the one bird, not few birds. Jesus created everything. He's the creator. He's the creator. Listen. Let us go back to the essence. Let us go. Everybody will laugh at you. I asked you for a challenge. Can you prove to me that Allah is the creator? You fail. You said only the Quran says he's the creator.
Yes.
Let me ask you, if Allah is the one who created the human being, shouldn't he knew how the human being is created?
He knows how the human beings are created.
Okay, is it true that the Quran says that a human being created from a sperm and that the sperm is coming from the backbone and the ribs of the women?
Yes. No,
okay.
The backbone of the man.
The backbone and the man and the ribs of the women.
In the ribs of the woman. Okay, let me check that out. Okay. Yeah, the backbone of the woman. That's where the sperm is created. Yes, it is correct.
Okay, so
yes. Don't tell me what science says, because science is always developing, but Islam never develops. You see how it tells you that the world is expanded, the universe is expanded.
Okay, one by one. We will go to that one so we can laugh more. Listen. Okay, one by one. So you agree that women she have a sperm, correct?
Yeah, we all know women have semen, yes.
Okay, and there is sperm, and guys, women, they have semen, take a note. And here the semen is coming from where? From the ribs, correct?
No, it's created in the ribs, but it comes through the tubes. We're talking about where it's
so Allah the creator, the genius Allah, he agreed that women, she have a semen. Okay, I want to ask you, you said all of us we knew that women have a semen. Where do you learn this from?
From the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So doctors are donkeys. The Prophet is right.
The Prophet is correct, yeah, because he's the one who tells us.
All right. Yeah. So here we go. You said to me that Allah, the proof that Allah is the creator, that he can tell us about the creation, and then we find that Allah do not know anything about creation, because simply sperm is not coming from the backbone of the man. My friend, everybody is laughing at you. You will become famous.
But your problem is you don't let nobody speak. That's your problem, my friend.
Abdul, we are talking at the same time. So you are the one who said, everybody heard you, that women they have a semen.
Speak for 1 minute.
Women have a semen. What is the proof?
The proof of women having semen is women orgasm. Everybody knows. Science, Quran, Bible, everybody knows.
So orgasm is a semen?
Yeah, it's fluid. The fluid is this fluid that helps the sperm to move all the way to the fallopian, to the egg.
Are you trying to fix it now? You said it's a semen. It's not you said it's a semen.
Semen is fluid. What are you talking about, man?
It doesn't matter. Did you say it's a semen? The women, she have a semen. You say no. That's just a charge. It is a semen. This charge can be any liquid.
What's the difference?
There's a huge difference between semen and discharge. The man.
What semen? You mean the discharge from men is called sperm, and the discharge from women, what is it called?
You call it semen yourself. You call it semen.
Okay, I'm calling it semen because that's just a normal name. What would you call it?
It's not a normal name. No, it's not.
What would you call? What would you call it?
No.
Discharge. Let's just call it discharge.
So do you know what semen mean, or you do not know?
No. Okay. What does semen mean? It means a fluid that
So
comes
suddenly you
out.
do not know what semen mean now, because now people are laughing at you. Start to fix it.
Okay.
You
What
speak
about
English. Obviously, you speak English way better than me, and now you are telling me you do not know what semen mean.
Okay. Female ejaculation is thick, white liquid that comes out of the urethra during the sexual arousal or orgasm. However, one should not confuse it with cervical fluid. That's a different type of fluid. Okay, so I'm sorry for calling it semen. Let's just call it fluid.
Okay. So that liquid which you said this liquid is coming from the ribs of the women.
That's what I was talking about, yes.
Okay, so you are saying that when women have orgasm, there's a liquid coming from her ribs. Is that correct?
No, it's created in the ribs. Look at you, how you manipulate the people. You are the biggest manipulator in the world. Wallahi al-azim.
Wallahi al-azim. Are you going to cry? Listen, okay, listen. You say it is a created, guys, it's a created, but this is ejaculation. It's happening in the moment.
No, at the moment of ejaculation is different.
Explain to us. What is coming from the ribs of the women? Explain to us. Go ahead.
The ribs of the women is where it's created.
What is created? What is created in the ribs of the women?
If you're so smart, tell me where the milk
is created. What is created in the ribs of the women? And the ribs, by the way, is the location of the necklace, which means the top ribs. So what is created there?
It's at the bottom of the ribs, where the backbone.
No, it says موقع القلادة. I can show you. It's location of the necklace.
Where? Show me. In which book? Anyways,
In which book? Read with me. In which book? We are reading here Ibn Kathir in front of you. Stop saying
Ibn
which
Kathir,
book.
what is Ibn Kathir? I want you Bukhari or the Quran. The Quran of Allah. Only those two.
So are you saying to me that you know? Are you saying to me that you know? Okay, Ibn Abbas, he said, موقع القلادة. Isn't it? This is the same person. Your prophet, he says, may Allah.
I need to know the chain of narrations. I need to know. I need to check this out. Because I seen you use a lot of things from Abu Sunnah, from Abu Dawood, from Ibn Majah, a lot of fake hadith, a lot of munkar hadith, a lot of hadith that are rejected from the Islams, and you try to use this to manipulate the people.
Okay, we will show you, and everybody will laugh. But let us focus first. Let us focus first. You said it is created in the chest of the women. What is created?
Aniga, I want a chance to ask you a couple of questions about
see, now you are trying to run away. What is created? What is created? What is created there?
Why is it created there?
What is created there? What is created there? You said it is created in the ribs. You said it's created in the ribs. What is created in the ribs?
Okay, when you eat and you have like food and fluids and stuff like that, your body fluids are created at the bottom of the backbone for the men and at the bottom of the ribs for the women. This is how Islam teaches us. And then it comes through the organs, and then it goes through where it's supposed to be. And then later on, when you have sex,
what is that? You know, you see how the hypocrisy of the Muhammadan. You are the one who said to me, it is yellow and fine in texture. Did you say that or not?
When did I say it's yellow and fine in texture?
It's recorded.
No, I said white liquid that is thick.
No,
thick.
you said about the women, yellow and fine in texture. No,
you're lying again. Later on, when you
read the hadith. Read in front of you on the screen.
I'm not watching this. Okay, let me go to your channel. Let me go to your channel real quick. I'm just talking to you through my phone. I'm not even watching.
No problem.
Channel.
I don't care how you are watching, how you do it. Just read.
Okay, but now I want to watch and see, and I need to see the narrations, everything. Christian Prince. Is that the name of your?
Just
channel?
read. Okay, yeah.
I wrote Christian Prince.
Okay, read.
Okay, you're live right now, Christian Prince. Okay, we're there, and you have like a ship on. Okay.
Mute YouTube, please. Mute YouTube so we don't have double sound.
Yes, sir. Okay, but now I want to watch and see, and I need to
mute YouTube.
I muted it. Okay.
Okay.
Where did you get this writing? You're just showing me the writing.
It's in front of you in the screen. Read it.
Yeah, but I need to know where it's from. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. It's yellow and fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them. Okay.
Is that true or false?
This could be true, yes.
Okay.
It could be true,
So,
but I need to know where you get these lines
what come from the ribs is yellow fine texture. That is the orgasm, correct?
What comes from the ribs is the yellow
liquid, fine in texture. Is that correct? The one you see in the one you see in the vagina.
No, this is telling you where it's created. Both of ours.
Okay.
For the man, it's created in the backbone.
Okay, so you are saying, that the yellow, my friend. Let's make it clear. Are you saying that the yellow fine texture is not what women see in her vagina?
No, women do yellow. They do have yellow.
This is not the question. This is not the question. Are you saying that what is coming from the ribs, specifically from the ribs, is not what the women she see in her vagina?
It is what she see in her vagina.
Okay, so now, when I said to you that the ejaculation of the women is coming from the ribs, you said no.
No, your problem is, listen, there's two different things. I see that you're highlighting it. It's two different. This tells you where it's created. It tells you it's created in the backbone of the men and in the ribs of the women.
Okay.
And to have a child, you need both of these liquids mixed together to have a child. This is talking about creation in general.
Okay.
It's not talking
so
about
what
when
is this yellow
sex.
liquid? What is that yellow liquid which is going to create the baby by mixing it with the sperm?
That yellow liquid that's created in the ribs, it's the same liquid that later on that she will need in case whenever she's having a baby or she's having intimacy. Now you understand.
So the baby now, if we get this yellow fine texture, which a woman she see in her vagina and she can wash, if we get that liquid and we mix it with the sperm, that will make a baby according to Islam.
Yeah, you can go to laboratories and do these kind of things if you want.
Everybody is watching this will die laughing at the stupid Muhammad, because this is absolutely false.
No, don't make any.
Listen. I listen to you. Listen to me. Listen to me. When according to science, the women she have an egg. What make the baby? Don't force me to hang up on you. We can't talk in the same time. Listen to me for a minute.
Hang up if you want. You do not insult my prophet.
You're being a coward. Your prophet is stupid. You know before you call me. You know before you call me that your prophet is stupid. For me, I laugh at him. So why you call me? Now listen. So when you said that the women she have yellow fine texture and the baby is created from that yellow texture, how you can prove? Can you support what you just said to me by any scientific discovery? Can you support that the women, when she see a liquid in her vagina, that is what make the baby?
Let's go to the religion. Let's talk about the religion. What is this about?
This is about religion. We are talking about the creation, the creator, the God who do not know, the God who do not know, Abdul, the God who do not know
the Bible. All you talk
what
about
kind
is
of God. Here we go. He might change the topic. It's an embarrassment. What kind of God you do not know how the baby is created? Isn't it him who created the baby?
Go to the Quran. The Quran tells you how the babies are created. Have you ever been to the Quran?
So you are saying to me whatever your prophet says is stupid?
No, I'm telling you the Quran is the word of Allah.
We are reading the Quran. This is the Quran.
No, this is not. How is this the Quran?
Well, and you agreed with it. So what's your problem?
Huh?
You agreed with every word there in the front of your screen. Didn't you agree with it?
But it's not the Quran. Don't lie to the people. Don't lie to the masses.
Let us laugh at you. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, is that Quran or not?
Yeah, but the hadith you took is not part of the Quran.
Okay, this is the hadith of who? Who's talking here?
Ibn Kathir. This is tafsir that you're looking at.
So
the way I'm thinking.
So Muhammad did not say that.
Hold on. Now, I'm gonna search this right now.
You see, you're a liar. You said this is Ibn Kathir, but the fact this is your prophet saying that.
Where? In which book? Which book? Tell me the hadith.
Where? Did you work in the embassy before? Listen. So, are you saying to me? Are you saying that I am lying? You're a prophet. You're a prophet. Did not say that. Are you saying that I'm lying?
Yeah, you're lying because the hadith has to be known where it's from, the narration, if it's authentic, and everything. You know how Islam works. You know exactly.
You know how Islam works. Let us see how. Let us see. Let us see how Islam works. So you are a person. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Here we go. Let us see if your prophet says that and you are a liar or I'm lying.
Okay. Let's go to Bukhari. I need Bukhari.
I need Bukhari. Only Bukhari. So if it's not Bukhari, you don't accept?
No, if it's not Bukhari or if it's not Muslim, the second one, I will not accept.
If it's not Bukhari, I don't accept. Well, let me get you busted. Read this hadith for me.
All right. Let me go to your channel again. Okay. Okay, let me read it. What does it say? Okay, I'm there.
Read.
Sunan al-Nasa, the book of purification. Okay. The messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, said the man's water is thick and white and the woman's water is thin and yellow. And go back up. I need to see the go back up. Show me the whole thing.
It's da'if hadith, da'if hadith.
Will resemble the parent.
Yeah. Okay. So
this is a normal thing.
Is it yellow? Is it yellow thin? Is it yellow thin or not?
The woman's discharge.
Yeah,
the woman's discharge could be any color. Yeah.
What do you mean any color? Your prophet, he says it's yellow.
Yeah, it's yellow. If he says it's yellow,
it is yellow or any color. Is it yellow? Is it yellow or any color?
No, I want to know where this hadith is from.
I don't know. I wonder too. Mickey Mouse, maybe.
Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse. Come on, let's go to Bukhari.
So when I show it to you,
it's like he's saying Jesus said in the Bible.
Okay, hold on. You see, you Muslims, you change your answer. You play the game. Now you demand. You want to see from Al-Bukhari only. So all the hadith book of Muslims became a garbage now.
No, Muslim. I didn't say it became garbage. I need to know.
So what is the
correct?
Okay, why you don't accept this hadith? Do you accept the hadith or not?
No, I don't accept it. I need to see the grade. Show me the grade. Go down.
It says da'if. What we would do now?
It says da'if, then it's a lie.
So you Muslim, you lie.
No, not we Muslims, we lie. The sources you got is a lie. We Muslims have a book. It's called the Quran. Let's go to the Quran. Let's go to the Quran.
Okay.
We never want to go to the Quran.
All right. This is Al-Bukhari.
Why are you scared of the Quran?
Okay, this is okay. First of all, this hadith is sahih, and you are a liar. You are a fraud.
If the hadith is sahih, you have to show me.
Here we go.
And it's not from Bukhari.
It says sahih.
But it's not from Bukhari.
Doesn't matter. It's sahih.
Who graded it sahih?
I didn't know. You Muslim graded it.
Brother, we have.
Don't call me brother. I'm not a brother of those who worship shaitan, mut'a people. Listen. So you lie to us and you play the game, and now you are questioning who is the one who created the hadith. So you are questioning the Muslims now. You are questioning the dignity. You are questioning. Shut up! Don't call me again. You are just a kid. You are just a boy. You have no dignity. You said to me, I'm lying. You said to me that Jesus, he created only, he resurrected only one bird, and he made somebody, he is only one dead. When the Quran says Mota. Liar, you have no shame. I said to you, read what it says. You said, this is Ibn Kathir. I said, are you saying this is your prophet saying, not your prophet saying that? You said, show me. I showed you. You said, I don't accept that. I want Al-Bukhari. I said, this is da'if. And then they get happy. Oh, da'if. I don't accept it. It's a lie. So Muslim, you make a lie. You Muslims are liars. When you write in your book about your prophet and you make a lie, that's mean you Muslims are a bunch of liars. How we can trust you? And when I show you it is sahih, you don't want it no more. You said, who is the one who gave it that great sahih? As if it's my fault. Do you see, guys, the hypocrisy of this religion, of this garbage religion, if we can call it religion? Now he is complaining about the Muslims. Do you accept the hadith or not?
Look, my friend, why are you so angry?
Well, because you accuse me of lying when I am just showing you what is written in your book.
No, okay, listen, let's relax. Why can't you use the Quran?
Why I cannot use what your prophet say? What's problem? Are you ashamed if your prophet talk?
No, don't you know the Quran is 100%?
Okay, I will not go with you. Guys, the Quran is 100%. Let us open zero a point. I want to ask you a very simple question to see if the Quran is the only clear book. Which one Allah created first, the mountains or the stars?
What do you mean? Which one Allah? How
I
am I
mean, the
supposed
question
to
is
know?
very simple. Even this one need to repeat. Which one Allah created first? Allah created things in order. Which one Allah created first? The mountains or the stars?
What does this have to do with me? I'm asking you to use the Quran
You said to me,
ask me questions.
use the Quran only. The Quran makes things clear, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I will show you a verse. Let us see what you will say.
That's what I want.
And okay. And then you will say to me, and then you will say to me what? You will say to me, show me hadith. You will not want the Quran no more. You want
Okay, show me the Quran.
Okay. This verse here in front of you, read it for me and explain it. Go ahead.
Which?
Chapter 2, verse number 29.
Chapter 2. I told you, I'm a layman.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I'm not. So you don't have to just like show me an eye and be like, read it.
Chapter 2, verse number 29. The Hindu chapter.
No. Okay, hold on. I'm going to the Tafsir. Oh Lord,
You see, guys, I say to him, let us see Tafsir. He said, let us go to the Quran. I show him the verse. He said, let us go to Tafsir.
No, I mean the translation in English.
Do you see the stupidity? Do you see the stupidity? When I show you the Tafsir Ibn Kathir,
do you see the cowardness? Let me read the Quran, my friend.
Why you just said you want to go to Tafsir when you are saying to me the only book is clear? Listen. You just said the only book is clear is the Quran. And now you just said, yeah, but you just said, I heard you saying, let us go to Tafsir.
I meant the translation in English.
No, you said Tafsir. You said Tafsir. You are a liar. You said Tafsir. Okay, let us read Tafsir. What Tafsir you want?
No, I don't want Tafsir. I'm just looking at the translation.
Okay, give me the meaning. Go ahead. I'm listening. Give me the meaning. Go ahead.
Our Lord, send among them a messenger from yourselves who will recite to them the verses, your verses.
What verse? What are you reading, my friend? Chapter 2, verse number. You don't even know how to open your book. Chapter 2, verse number 29.
29 or 129? Okay, 29. I'm sorry. I went to. Okay, I went to 129. All right, let's go back. My friend, you are a manipulator. Oh my God.
Oh my Allah. Oh my leg.
Allah, God.
May the shin of Allah bless you, brother.
You are the biggest liar in the world.
See who's the biggest liar. The biggest liar. The sperm. A woman have a semen coming from her ribs.
I dare you to give us chance.
Read and explain. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. People need to laugh. Please.
Your time is invaluable. Okay, it is He created for you all that which is on the earth. Then He directed Himself to the heaven and made them 7 heavens.
Okay.
And He is all-knowing. Okay, what does this have to do with anything?
Okay, explain to me what happened here.
Allah created the world.
Yeah, what created first, the earth or the heaven?
No. Allah said, it is He who has created for you the earth.
Okay, and then?
And then He directed Himself to the heavens.
Okay.
And then He made 7 heavens, one over the other.
All right. So was the earth finished before the 7th heaven, or the 7th heaven was finished before the earth?
In this verse, it looks like the earth was finished first. But it doesn't matter. What does this have to do with the religion?
Don't tell me it looked like. I want a clear answer. Which one Allah He finished first? The earth, complete.
The way in the order of this.
Don't tell me the way, my friend. Don't tell me. Listen. My friend.
I'm reading in Quran in Arabic.
Okay.
هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن 7 سماوات. Okay. وهو بكل شيء عليم. Okay. And Allah is saying that He has created for you everything that's on earth.
Okay.
So this doesn't say the earth is created first.
What
He's
it
just
says?
telling you. Allah is just telling you He has created everything that's in the earth. That means the mountains, the trees, the water, everything that's in the earth, Allah has created, and He directed Himself to the heavens. He has created 7. Allah is just telling you. He's just telling you. He's not telling you, I created this first, or I created
So
that first.
okay, let's make it simple. So the mountains, the mountains, the trees. You say the mountains, the trees, the water,
everything. Everything.
Thank you. Everything. And then after that, He made the heaven, 7 heaven, correct?
It doesn't say and then after that, but
It
says
says,
then He directed Himself.
Then. What then mean? What then mean? In Arabic, it says thumma. Thumma is even more than then. Thumma is a long period after that. Thumma.
It's not a long period. Who said long period after
There's
that?
There's a guy, he's a Muslim sheikh, he teaches Islam. You can go watch his video. He explained to you what thumma mean.
Okay, Allah created everything that's on the earth. Then He directed Himself to the heavens and made the 7th heavens. And He's known of all things. Okay, what is this? Okay, you use this as the Quran when I told you to talk about.
So let us make it clear.
Why did you use this ayah? Okay.
You will see why. So Allah, He created everything on the earth. Potato, tomato, chicken, hummus, everything. Then after that, Allah, He made 7 heaven. Do we agree?
After He created everything, Jesus, everything, yes.
Okay, okay.
And
so everything, and then, so let us make it clear, because later you might say, I did not say that, CP. So He created everything on earth, trees, mountains, river, water, everything. And then He made 7 heavens. Is that true?
No, and then then He directed Himself to the heavens.
And
which
then,
means He went above the creation after He created everything.
my friend, does it say here, and then He made them 7 heaven? What's wrong with you? Don't you know how to read?
No. It says ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ. That means He went over the skies.
Okay,
which means the sky was already created.
Okay, and what he did then?
Oh my! You see what I'm saying? Allah has created everything on earth. Then He went over the sky, which means the sky was already created.
Okay, and then what He did?
And then He created 7 more.
Okay, so 7 heavens is created after He finished everything in the earth. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay,
we
thank
agree.
you.
Let's go to
Guys,
another
we
chapter.
Agree. Take a note, because in 2 minutes from now, he will say we did not agree. I did not say that, CP. All right.
No, I'll just explain to you.
Okay.
The Quran doesn't contradict
no
itself.
problem, no problem, no problem. You see?
Okay.
Now
Tell me the next time.
now as long as we took a note from you, full note. Now let us go to this verse in the Quran. Let us see.
Okay. Tell me the number and everything. Tell me. I want to see for myself.
All right. Let us see here. Read for us,
when am I
please.
going to ask you some questions about the Bible?
Read for me. If there's anything left of you, I will make all your screws.
Tell me the reference, please.
I will not let you leave until you became screws with no what they call them, the one you hook up the screw with. Read with me carefully. This is the chapter 41, verse number 9. Read it for me.
Okay, let me go there to the. In my language, tafsir means translation. Translation.
Okay. All right.
Not the tafsir of Tabari or Ibn Kathir or no.
Okay.
I meant like the translation. Okay. Surah Fussilat. Okay, we went to Fussilat. Okay. 49:9. Do you indeed disbelieve in He who created the earth in 2 days, then attributed to Him equals? Okay. Why did you go to this ayah?
Continue.
That is the Lord of the worlds.
Continue.
You want me to go to the next verse?
Yes, continue reading.
And He placed on the earth firmly set mountains over its surface, then He blessed it. Okay, 9 to 12, right? Okay. Then He blessed it over its surface, then He blessed and determined therein creation sustenance in 4 days. Okay. Then He directed. This is exactly the same thing as earlier.
Exactly. Thank you. So now, but here it give us more details, correct?
Yeah. Now it just tells you He created 2 in the earth, 2 in the mountains and stuff like that, and 2 in heavens. Altogether is 6 days.
Okay, 6 days. We will see if that is true or not. Because here it says 2.
We have already talked about this with other scholars.
No problem.
I'll explain to you why it's 6
days. No problem.
Okay.
So now He created the earth in 2 days. What is the second step after He created the earth?
Then He placed firmly mountains over its service and blessed it, and determination there, its sustenance, and 4 days all together. So the two and now it's all 4 days together. So you don't bring back
problem.
the old.
We will not talk about this now, but let us see. What is the second thing after he created the earth? Is it the mountains?
You remember the verse that we read earlier?
Yeah, I'm talking about this one now.
That Allah created the earth and everything that's in it.
Okay.
And then he went and directed himself to the heavens. You remember that verse that we just read like 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
This is the same exact thing.
Okay.
Allah is telling you
but here
separately
is
now.
Okay. So,
so
I'm trying to find out
now.
what is the second thing after Allah he finished the earth he created. What is the second thing?
So Allah created the earth, which is the ground that you walk on.
Okay, this is number
then
one.
Allah placed. Okay, then He placed mountains.
So mountains is number two. Okay, hold on, one by one. Mountain is number two, correct?
Yeah, mountains is number.
Guys, mountains is number two. Hold on. Okay, let us stop here because we don't want to.
Let me start from right again, please. I don't want to make a mistake. Let me read it one more time.
Okay, go ahead. Read more time. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Relax. Let us go back. Hold on. Here we go. He wanna like take back what he said.
Say, do you indeed disbelieve in the one who created the earth in 2 days and attributed himself to equal? Okay, that is the Lord of the world. Okay. So Allah created the earth in 2 days,
I'm showing
and He
wrong
placed
verse.
there. Okay, He placed in mountains.
Let me close some verses.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you were right. The mountains, after Allah created the earth, then He placed the mountains in it. Yes.
Okay, so the mountain is number two.
Yeah, you can say number 2 or 3 or whatever.
Okay.
Let us go. It's after the earth.
All right, after the earth, no problem. Let us see here.
Which surah do you want to go? So, Mr. Prince, when am I gonna get asked some questions?
Let us finish. We have fun to finish, my friend.
Is this what you like? Just looking for a pick and choose?
We did not finish our movies yet. We did not finish our movie. Now I want you to read for me chapter 79, chapter 79, verse number 27. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So when are we going to talk about the basics?
My friend,
what you believe in?
Chapter 79, verse number 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Read for us.
Okay, Allah said, are you more difficult creation or is the heaven? This is talking to the people. This is talking to you. What is more difficult to create? A human being or this whole world that you see that has a moon?
Continue. Okay.
He has raised its ceilings in proportion. Allah is telling you that the sky is raised. You see that every day you're looking up and you're seeing how it's all proportioned.
My friend, are you going to read interpretation for me or you are reading the Quran?
And He darkened this night.
Listen. Why you are adding things? Are you reading the Tafsir book?
No, I'm telling you what it says.
But no, you are adding things.
No, I'm not asking.
Okay, read. So what verse you are in now? What verse you are in?
Right now, I'm at He's darkened his night and extracted his brightness. The brightness is the moon.
Okay.
And after that, He spread the earth. And He extracted from it its water and its pasture. Mountains He set firmly. Where do you want me to stop? In the permission.
Start explaining to me from verse number 27.
Verse 27 is not telling you that Allah created the heavens first. It's just asking you.
My friend, just tell me one by one what it says. Just tell me one by one what it says. Go ahead.
It says, "Are you more difficult to creation, or is the heaven more difficult that Allah has constructed?"
Okay, continue.
He has raised ceilings and proportioned it.
Okay, continue.
He made its darkest as nights and extracted it.
Okay, continue.
After that, He spread the earth.
And
then He placed firmly in its mountains.
And
He extracted its water and pasture.
Okay, let us see what happened here. We ask you which one Allah He did after He finished the earth. He said everything in the earth. And then we showed you the second verse, the chapter 41, you said that Allah He made the mountain second, correct? Do we agree? It's recorded. Okay. Here, Allah He finished all the sky. And then
where does it say Allah finished all the sky?
It's in front of you. He made the day, He made the night. He made
This
the
is
day.
talking about the moon and the sun.
My friend, no problem. The moon and the sun, this is day and night. And then after that, he spread the earth. And after that, he made the water. And after that,
he said he spread the earth.
yes, but after that, he finished those things. What he finished after that, after he finished the sky, he did what? He did create, he spread the earth, he made it flat. And after that,
after he spread the earth, he extracted its water and pasture and set firm mountains.
And when the mountain is made, the last thing.
When the mountain is made, then Allah has given you permission, provision, sustenance.
My friend, I asked you in the beginning, when Allah, he created the mountain, you said the second thing. After he finished the earth.
After the first ayah, the 27, is not talking about creation. This is a question.
What a question. Listen, you are making me lose my patience now. Listen, Abdul, you are in trouble. Does it say here, and after that, after what? After Allah, he finished the sky, he finished 7 heaven. We have the day, we have the night, we have the moon, and you are the one who said to me the sun and the moon. You are the one who says the sun and the moon. When I said to you darkness and etc., you said this is about the sun and the moon. So now the suns and the moon are created, correct?
Okay, let's go back to the Arabic. أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها رفع سمكها فسواها وأغطش ليلها وأخرج ضحاها والأرض بعد ذلك ضحاها أخرج منها ماءها ومرعاها والجبال أرساها. The first one is not talking about the creation. It's not talking about what Allah created.
Which first one? What do you mean first one? Which one?
The 27, the first ayah that you sent me, 79, 27.
Does not talk about creation, or he is saying, is it difficult to create? He's talking about creation.
No, I'm telling you, it's not talking about which one he created first. It's
no,
talking
it says,
about,
my friend, do you see the word? It says, and after that?
Allah is saying, are you more difficult to create?
I understand. And I ask you, okay, Allah, he raised up the sky. Allah, he raised up the sky. Allah, he made the day and the night, and you agree. And after that, Allah start working in the earth.
No, you're making
it's in the front of you. It's in the front of you. Does it say after that? Does it say wal ardu ba'da dhalika dahaha?
Wal ardu ba'da dhalika dahaha. It says that,
What ba'da dhalika mean?
When Allah, it means he spread the earth. Allah, after that, he has spread the earth.
After what?
After the night and the day. We're still in the day now.
Okay, so Allah, he raised up the sky. He make it in order.
Yeah, but he has not made the heavens.
No, he made the heaven. He made the heaven. It says here, he constructed the heavens. What's wrong with you?
But the sky is not the heavens. The heavens,
my friend, you see, just to show you how ignorant you are. Isn't it the word Arabic? It says sama. Sama is a sky. Isn't it sky?
Okay.
So don't play games with me. Those you can play them with David Wood, who don't speak Arabic. So listen. So Allah, he created the sky, and he constructed the sky, and then he did what?
If you give me a chance, I can try to explain.
Okay, try again. Go ahead. Start from zero.
Okay. We're talking about the earth. Allah has created the earth first. This is the earth. The earth has the sky, this sky, which is here in this earth, and the ground, which Allah has spread. Allah is talking about inside the earth.
Inside I don't care, my friend. You are the one who explained to me. You said Allah, he finished everything in the earth, and you explained. You said water, mountains, trees. You said that. Okay, now. So
he even explains it here, right here.
Okay, but read what it says. Read what it says. Which one is done? Which one is done first, creating the sun and the day, or Allah finishing the earth? I ask you this question.
The sun and the day are created for the earth. Okay, so Allah says, Subhanahu wa Taala, He says, He has raised its ceiling. Its ceiling. You're calling it sama, but it's the ceiling of the earth.
What ceiling? What ceiling? What ceiling? What ceiling? It says sama.
Ceiling. No, our ceiling, the ceiling, the ozone layer.
Hold on. What is the word ceiling?
Zamkaha.
Huh? Okay. You are talking about this verse here. But did he create the sky or not?
Where does it say he created the sky?
It says, أَأَنْتُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا أَمُ السَّمَاءُ بَنَاهَا.
No, that's a question. Allah is asking a general question.
So he did not create the sky yet? He did not create the sky?
That's a question right there.
Okay.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
he raised, you said to me, Allah, he raised the ceiling, correct?
Allah has raised, we're still talking about the earth. Yes.
Okay,
Allah has raised
Abdul,
the ceiling.
Allah, he raised it. You see the Muslim translation, Allah, he raised it, go back to what? To the heaven.
No, it's raised above us, so we cannot go outside of it. You see what I'm saying?
What?
It's a protection for us. It's a ceiling for us, for the earth, for the inhabitants.
We will go to this. We will go to this because this is laughable. Because your prophet, he speak about Allah will shoot shaitan in his anus if he tried to escape the heaven and the earth. Hold on. But look at this. You are trying to run away from the stupidity here. Does it say? Does it say? Okay, when Allah he says, and after that, after what? Allah he spread the earth. After what?
After he has made the ceiling for the earth. It's
okay.
Still the earth.
After he and did he make already the sun and the moon?
No.
You are the one who said to me the sun and the moon in the beginning.
The sun and the moon is after the ceiling.
No problem. I'm saying, okay, listen, focus with me, Abdul. Okay, let me type for you in the screen so that will help you. Verse number 29. Does it say, does it mean that in this stage Allah created the sun and the moon?
Allah says, وَأَقْدَشَ لَيْلَهَا وَأَخْرَجَ ضُحَاهَا, which means he has darkened its night. This ceiling that Allah has made for us, he made it dark at night and bright in day. So it doesn't even say the sun and the moon.
So why you said to me a sun and the moon when you were reading?
Because the brightness comes from the sun.
Okay, so the sun. So it is the sun.
No, Allah made the ceiling.
My friend, is it you who used? Is it you when you were reading in the beginning? Isn't it you, Abdul? Let us don't explain now. You already explained. You will keep repeating explanation. Did you say to me when you did read this?
I made a light. But with a black,
when you did read this verse, did you say when you did read this verse? Did you say the word? This is mean this that he made the sun and the moon. Did you say that?
The ceiling to perpetuate the sun.
I'm not talking about the ceiling now. Forget about the ceiling. Verse number 29. When you did read previously the verse 29, did you yourself voluntarily say this is the sun and the moon? Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. So now you cannot deny this is he made the sun and the moon.
No. It doesn't say he made the sun and the moon.
But you said that. You said that. I'm not talking about the ceiling. Stop being stupid. The ceiling is the verse before it.
Why are you not letting me?
It is the verse before it. It is the verse before it. So
what we're arguing about and what all this has to do with religion, this is
because here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance again to fix what you did. All the poo-poo. Which one Allah created first? Which one Allah created first? Last option. Fix it. Which one Allah created first? The mountains or the stars?
What are you talking about? Allah created the earth first.
My question is clear. Which one Allah created first? The mountains or the stars? The sun, etc.
Allah has created the earth first.
I want an answer.
And its mountains second.
Okay, and what is third?
What do you mean what is third?
You said
this is the khayb. This is talking about the unseen.
Stop playing like a kid. You are in trouble. I'm grabbing you from your tail and you do not know what to say. Listen. So continue. Okay, Allah created the earth first. Allah created the earth first. Okay, listen. Allah created the earth first. Second is the mountain. Third is what?
Okay, tell me in your Bible. What does it say?
Third is what?
The heavens.
Third is the heaven. Stars is when?
The stars are in the heavens.
When they are created, are they the last thing? What is their number?
No, they are in the first heavens.
Okay, what is their number? The earth is number 1. The mountain is number
What is
2.
this, man? What is this, man? Come on, man. You're the
You
dumbest
are
guy in
being
the whole world.
stupid and you don't want to answer
Let's talk
because
about the
already
Quran. Let's talk about the belief.
already you
Let's talk
answer.
about who is God, who is Muhammad, who is Jesus.
Already you
Let's talk about
answer.
what the hell,
Potato,
what is-
you are in
Let's
pain.
talk
You
about the
are in pain.
religion,
No,
man.
we will
Come
not
on.
talk about anything until we finish this. You are a coward.
Like,
Listen,
you're the dumbest coward in the world.
is the sun created the last thing or number 2 or 3 or 4? When the sun is created?
The sun is created after the earth was created.
Okay, what is it? What is number?
Who knows? Allah knows. Wallah,
Okay.
Allah
Is it the last thing Allah created is the sun? Is the last thing Allah created is the sun?
It's an argument that has nothing to do with belief.
Is the sun is the last thing Allah created? Is the sun the last thing? Why I need to repeat myself 1,000 times, you coward?
That He created.
What is the sun? What is the sun? The last thing is created.
Allah knows. Allahu A'lam.
So what the Quran here saying?
The Quran is telling you that the earth was created and its ceiling was created.
No.
The ceiling was made.
No.
Listen.
Read,
okay,
you are a coward. You are a coward. It says here, and after that he started working in the earth. He made it flat.
But
And
you
then,
asked me a question,
and then he made the
you don't
water,
answer.
and then he made the mountains. So
Everybody
is the
does
sun,
listen.
is the
This
sun,
guy
is the sun
is-
created before the mountains or after the mountains?
Can I speak?
You are speaking.
Be quiet. Don't talk while I'm speaking.
Is the sun, because I know you, you will not answer. Is the sun created before the mountains?
If you keep
Before
quiet.
the mountains or after the mountains? Go ahead.
If you keep quiet, I will tell you the order.
Go ahead.
Okay. Allah has created the earth and its ceiling. The ceiling was made so that the light can
I
come
want
to.
an answer, Abdul. Stop playing games. You are you are like a chicken. No, I want you to give me an answer. Which one Allah created first, the sun or?
I'm giving you the order.
No, you are not. You are telling me a story. I want just two words: the sun and the mountains. When the sun is created, before the mountains or after the mountains?
The sun was created before the before the sun.
What?
Before the sun. The mountains were created before the sun.
Guys, be my witness. The mountains are created before the sun.
Allahu A'lam. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go. Show
That's
me
what you
the
are
verse that
saying.
you want.
But the verse in the front of us
Let's go.
says, but the verse in the front of us says, and after that he did the following.
Where?
It's in front of you. And
Oh,
after
no. Let me
that,
explain this verse. Let me explain it.
what do you mean explain it? It says after that. Even this one needs explanation.
No, does
Okay.
it say the sun?
The sun is created before the mountain
Are you
or after
saying
the mountain?
sun?
The sun is created before the mountain or after the mountain?
Tahaha is not sun.
Huh?
Tahaha means bright.
What?
Tahaha is not sun.
I mean he made it flat.
Yeah. Tahaha is not sun.
You don't even know how to say the word.
وأغطش
It's not dahaha, it's dahaha. Not
ليلها.
dahaha.
Duhaha. Yeah.
Duhaha
Exactly.
is the word before.
You're
We're
better.
talking about the verse after. Okay. So Allah, he made the sun and the moon, and you said that.
Which verse after?
What's wrong with you? You just said that already.
I'm talking about. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Verse
Okay,
number
it says,
29. Verse number
"Anta
29. Listen, okay, let me make it again simple. Allah created the sun before the mountains or the mountains before the sun.
Allah has created the mountains before the sun.
Thank you. Guys, be my witness. Allah, he created the mountains before the sun. It's very
Yes.
simple. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody will be dying laughing at you for the coming century.
Well, I'm not. Listen.
Because,
can do whatever-
because it's in the
This
front of
has
you. In
nothing
the
to
same
do-
time, read
this
with
is
me,
like the-
read
this-
with me,
this is
read with
the
me,
dumbest
read with
argument that
me,
we talk
read
about
with
all
me,
day.
Abdul, read with
waiting
me,
for
read
this
with
talk.
me, read with me, read with
Who was
me,
created
read
first?
with me, read with me. Chapter 41, verse number 10, 11, 12. It says the last thing Allah created, it was the sky. Then he went up to the heaven, and the sky was a smoke, which means there was nothing.
Where are you reading?
Chapter 41, verse number 11. Allah,
Okay,
after he finished the earth in verse number 10, he created the mountains and the water, etc. Then he went to the sky, and then the sky was a smoke, which means there was nothing. And then
41.
and then he completed and he finished the sky and he created 7 heavens. And
Okay,
then,
give me the chapter. I want to go there too. Don't just be speaking yourself.
read
Chapter
it.
41.
Yeah.
Verse, which verse?
Verse 12, it says it clearly, the last thing Allah he finished, it was the stars, the sun, the lamps. You said, everybody recorded you, that the mountain before the sun and the stars, based on the other verses.
The lamps is the stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what does this have to do with anything?
That have to do that you are a donkey, following a donkey. After all what you said to me, you are saying to me what have to do. You just told me that the sun is created before the mountains. Sorry, the mountain created before the mountains. The mountains are created before the sun, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here we have what? The last thing Allah created is
the
sun.
7 heavens.
The sun. The last thing Allah created is the sun.
No.
No?
No. Where does it say that?
Okay. What is the last thing Allah created?
Allah says He has created the heavens are the last thing that He has created.
The last thing Allah created is the heaven.
The heavens. The 7 heavens.
Okay, guys, focus with me. And then after that, He created what? After He created 7 heaven.
No, He adorned it with lamps. Those lamps are the stars. Okay. He beautified it with stars.
Is that the last thing Allah He did?
The stars?
Yeah.
The stars. He has beautified it with in the 7 heavens.
Another question: is that the last thing Allah created?
Oh my God! Today is the worst day of my life. What does this have to do with anything?
Is that what the verse saying? Allah is the last thing He did.
I was looking for somebody to talk about the religion.
Look what you did. Look what you did. Shut up. Everybody's laughing.
You shut up.
Look what you did. It says here, Allah He made the heaven 7 heaven. When?
Allah made 7 heavens after He made the earth, just like the ayah before said.
But the other verse, okay, but this verse says, okay, hold on. But the other,
you know how the Bible contradicts itself?
Abdul, everybody is laughing at you. Everybody is dying at you. But here it says,
no, you're dying
here it says, Allah created the sky first.
See, this guy is talking about useless stuff.
Let me call you back because we are talking at the same time. Allah He created the heaven. Allah He raised the heaven. Allah He made the day and the moon, and you agree that this is the sun. And after that, He started working in the earth. It's in front of you.
Why did you have to cut me off?
Because you cannot. You want to talk. And after that, does it say here? After that, Allah He did this and this and that. The earth finished after Allah He finished the sky in chapter 79, verse number 30.
No, chapter 79, verse number 30, and it does not say that.
Read it. You agreed already. You forgot what you said?
No, let me go back. I gotta go back and what? Okay, chapter 79.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, today, from now on, I'm just gonna let you talk and debunk you. That's all I'm gonna do.
Isn't it you? I asked you in verse number 29. Does it mean? And you are the one voluntarily. You said this is me, the sun and the moon. But
no, this is what we agreed on.
Yes.
We agreed that Allah created the earth first and everything that's in it.
All right.
Everything in the earth is part of the ceiling. The sky, the cloud that you see is part of this person.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
And then after that, Allah has created the 7 heavens.
Okay. But look what happened here. In this chapter here, it says, Allah He made the sky. Allah He raised the sky. Allah He created the sun and the moon. And you agree this is about the sun and the moon. And after that, He started working the earth. And after that, He put the water. And after that, He made the mountains. It's in front of you.
No, this says Allah has created. Allah first asks you who is more, which is more harder to create, this heaven, the heavens and the earth, or you people.
Our friend, and does it say and after that here? There's an after that.
He says He placed firmly on its surface mountains, and
when it says and after that, what does after that mean? After that, it's mean next. He did the following, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, what He did, He spread the earth, and he did made the water.
I told you Allah created the mountains before the sun, and it's the same thing.
Okay, listen, no, because now the sun here is exist, verse number 29, and the moon. After that, Allah, he spread the earth. After that, he made the water. After that, he made the mountains.
Okay, I'm on two different parts. Okay, I'm on Surah Al-Nazi'ah, it's one, and the other part is Surah Al-Fusila. Tell me, which surah are you using
You
right
don't know
now?
which I'm using now? Chapter 79. Does it say, and after that?
Okay.
How clear it's more than this. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ, and you speak Arabic. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا أَخْرَجَ مَاءَهَا وَمَرْعَاهَا. So, and after that, he spread the earth. He made it flat. And after that, he made the water. And after that, he made the mountains. After what?
But it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. You're manipulating the words. It does not say that.
It says, read it.
No, it says Allah has created. It says he raised its ceiling, and then he dimmed its night and brightened its day, which means our sky has the ability to bring through light during the day and to make it dark at night so that we can sleep and have rest.
You agree
this
already?
Is all it is.
You agree already that this is mean the sun and the moon. Already agreed. And you said both of us.
No, this means it can bring light. It can. I even said it. You can go back to your video.
Are you biting your tail now? Isn't it you who said to me? Even I wrote it to the screen.
Show you exactly where I said it.
It is you who said this is the moon and the sun. It's recorded. People will laugh at you. The people will play with this video forever.
I never said it's the moon and the sun. I even told you duhaha does not mean the sun.
Can we read the interpretation for this? Can we read the interpretation for this verse? Do you agree with the interpretation of the scholars? Whatever they say, we accept. Verse number 29.
The interpretation of who?
Doesn't matter, of your choice.
Yeah, bring your interpretation.
Bring it. Which one? Tell me the name.
Whatever you want. Bring Ibn
Kathir.
Tell
me which one you want, because if I show you, you will say I don't accept.
No, bring Tabari.
Tabari, but Tabari is not in Arabic, it's not in English.
All right.
Do you have a Tabari in English?
No, I don't have to. I don't have anything, my friend.
Okay. So chapter 17.
I told you I'm a layman. I already told you I'm a layman.
My friend,
and I'm already beating you right now.
Here we have two.
And you have nothing to say.
Here
all
in this website, there is Tafsir Jalalain. There is here there is Tafsir. Shut up. There is Tafsir Jalalain. Tafsir Jalalain or Tafsir Ibn Abbas or Asbab al-Nuzul. Which one you want? Asbab al-Nuzul doesn't have that.
No. Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir.
You want Ibn Kathir, guys? Okay, Ibn Kathir. Let's go to Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to see where it says Ibn Kathir so then I can know exactly what you're reading.
Yeah. So let us see in Ibn Kathir. Let me move your, All right.
But our sky has the ability to bring through light and to dim the night.
It's very funny how you bite what you just said. It's you who said to me the sun and the moon, and now you don't want to say that.
Exactly. No, I never said it's the sun and the moon.
That.
But the sun and the moon
You said that.
do that.
79:29. Let us see.
I was asking you the whole day to give me 1 minute.
29. Let us see. Let us see. Everybody will be laughing, dying laughing. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is your choice. And now you cannot say to me, I don't accept.
You're the biggest liar in the world, man.
You cannot say, I don't accept Ibn Kathir. Okay. Look like Ibn Kathir. There's no 29. What happened? It's missed. It says, guys, this is Ibn Kathir. I try to find it.
Why don't you just talk a little bit about...
Hold on, because we're alive. Hold on. Yeah, you want to talk about... Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. And this is وَأَغْطَشَ لَيْلَهَا وَأَخْرَجَ ضُحَاهَا.
Where?
Read it.
I don't see anything.
It's in the front of you.
Hold on. It's lower. It's coming now.
Yeah.
Meaning he made its night dark and extremely... Okay, I told you exactly the same thing I was telling you all day.
Okay. Does it say here? He bring out a forenoon?
I don't see that.
It's in the front of you.
No, right now my screen is showing he illuminated its day.
No problem.
And Allah says...
No problem.
He explained the statement by
Allah,
the statement
he eliminated the sky with what?
It's day.
With what?
You see what I'm saying?
With
see what I'm saying? This is talking about the sky.
Which with what?
Huh?
Duha. What duha mean? Salat al-duha. What does
He
that mean?
brings
Huh?
light. Light.
Light. Okay.
Light.
Okay.
Yeah.
So light. He made a light when Allah he created the light for the earth.
Okay. Can you please, I beg you, give me 1 minute to explain this. Please.
You keep saying I'm not giving you time. I'm giving you all the time. I'm repeating the same
quiet,
story. Okay.
Quiet.
When Allah created He created the sun, my friend. When Allah created the sun, can you give me an answer?
You will never give me this 1 minute because everybody is listening.
Everybody
Just
is
give me
laughing
1
too.
minute to explain.
I will give you 10 minutes.
Give me 1 minute to explain.
Go ahead.
Allah is telling you about the sky. Our sky that He created for us has the ability to bring through the light for us. It's not dark like space.
Through like
you see how
light through us.
Yes,
but
the light
we are not exist
comes
yet.
from the sun.
We are
you
not.
See how the light has sun? The sun has a light, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Our sky, the ceiling that Allah created for us, has the ability to bring that light through so that the day we will be light for us.
So this is not about creating the sun.
No, this is not about, this is talking about the sky, the ability.
Why you said to me a while ago, you said this is about the sun and the moon.
No, I said, this is exactly what I said.
If I go back in the video and I play it, are you going to apologize for being a liar?
Listen, whatever mistake I made is from me.
Oh, no, it's a mistake. Okay, hold on. Let us see.
If I made a mistake.
Okay, no. This is not a mistake. You know what you are saying. You call me to debate me, and now you don't know what you are saying. Are you like a person who is suffering? Are you an old person suffering from dementia? What do you mean you do not know what to say? Listen, dementia person. Okay, listen. Let us go. I will show you more interpretation made by the scholars, and people will laugh at you because you are being a hypocrite, trying to duct tape Allah. Here we go. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Read it for me.
Where?
In front of you in the screen. Is Jalalain a Christian or a Hindu?
I don't even know this Jalala, man. You have to bring me things
you do not know Jalalain. Okay, what about Ibn Abbas? If Jalalain, he says the line, it is sun. The night, it has been...
Listen, I know Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
I know Ibn Kathir. I know Tabari. Those are the only two things that I know.
Okay, if I go right now, hold on. You see, you're stuck with that Tabari. If I go right now to the Tabari, do you promise me to accept the Tabari, whatever he say?
We just accepted what you just found.
No.
It brings it because it represents its light. You see that?
You know, but you said the light is not the sun.
No, we're not talking about the sun.
Okay, so when Allah created the sun then? So when Allah created the sun?
Listen, Allah is talking about the ability that our sky has. Sky, the ability that it has, it brings light through. So that means when the sun is created or when the sun is there and it's bringing its light, our sky has the ability to shine it through for us so that we see during the day.
Abdul, this is At-Tabari, the one you asked for it from the beginning. Read it for me and I challenge you.
It says it's night, it covers with darkness. Read
At-Tabari and everybody will be laughing at your lies now because we are jumping like monkeys from a place to place. This
what am I supposed to read?
This is the one you requested from the beginning. I said it's in Arabic, but you speak Arabic, no problem. Read it for me.
In Arabic or in English? I only speak English.
In Arabic, and you don't speak in Arabic now?
No, I can't read all that Arabic. I told you I'm a layman. I keep explaining.
You are lame. So you were reading. So you were debating me about the word what the word maut mean, mota, and you do not know Arabic?
No. Me, I know Quran, a little bit of Quran.
Okay, my friend, here we go. No problem. I will use Google Translation. It says about the sun and the moon and the sunset. Here we go. Translate to Google. Okay. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Tafsir al-Tabari. It says it's about, hold on, it says this is about the sun and the day and the night. You're lying, my friend.
No, you see what you're manipulating. I'm talking about the sky.
Does it say the sunrise and the sunset? Does it say this is al-Tabari? Does it say in front of your eyes, the sunrise and the sunset?
The saying in the interpretation of the Almighty. Move the thing, or make it smaller so I can see the whole thing.
What move the thing? Make it smaller.
Make the font smaller so I see, like, I only see half of the font.
It says it's talking about the sun, how it's rise, and the stars. So you are lying.
No. Let's go back. Come from up. Let's start from up. No. Go back up. I want to see what
this is from the beginning. Here we go. This is the translation of verse number 29 at Tabari, and this is the official government of the website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Very well known.
I only see half of the screen. Okay, now go up. Go back up.
All right.
Go back up.
Okay, read.
No, you're showing me the sunrise and sunset. I want to see from the beginning.
Okay, now what do you see?
Yeah. Still go up a little bit more where it says 29. Okay. The saying in their interpretation of the Almighty that it covers its night and goes out in the morning. Exactly what I was telling you about. Okay.
You told me night and the morning?
No, I told you that it's dark and light.
You said Allah, He gave the sky the ability to make the light go through. Potato. Yes. Continue. Everybody's laughing at you.
No, to bring through light.
Continue. And this is At-Tabari, the one you choose. Go ahead.
Okay. The saying in the interpretation of the Almighty that it covers its night, which means dark, and it goes out in the morning. He's just explaining to you. And it's saying it covers its night. The night of the sky is darkened. The sky is darkened. And he added, because the night is setting of the sun. This is explaining to you why the night,
does it say the sunrise and the sunset? Does it say the word sun?
What is the sun? But the surah is
son of Muta. You cannot debate a liar. And now I challenge you to download the video and to post it in your channel. It's a challenge. Allah do not know which one He created first. In one verse He says that everything created was in earth and mountains and water. The second thing is the mountain. In this verse it says the opposite. Allah created the sky, created the stars. After that He started walking in the earth and He made them flat. And this is the same guy who said to me, he is himself voluntarily, and people who download the video, I ask you please to cut the part when he is lying and put it next to it so people they can hear how he said this is mean the sun and the moon. Coward. Again, you cannot debate a liar, but we can get them busted. I did not waste my time, by the way. We have a good fun. If Islam is from God, Muslims should not lie about their what Quran saying.